scenic area or looking at the flower. When you put one single flower on this table, you know, it represents a lot for a man. You know, okay, somebody who cares about me, who loves me, who knows that I'm going to come here. You know, just put that, you know, single flower for me. So, again, if you read back to cow, you just release the animal into this room. It's just go and maybe eat it. You know, it's not going to go to a flower garden or a sunset. You know, and watch it for hours and take pictures, make you know drawings or write poems. You know, so all the aspects of the or even we talk about the food. You know, when a human being. When we check the, I know, you know, back in my uncle's farm, we used to just eat the cherries, for example, put the seeds aside, and then eat a watermelon, put the outside, and everything, you know, just mix everything and give the cow, just you know, just eat it. Those things, you know, every single thing. There's a different taste for the human being. You know, you have to taste them one by one. Differentiate them, not only, you know, Chinese with the emphasis of fruit, vegetable, whatever, you know, taste adds a reflection. You have that to taste them, to the second step to drive out the eating. Because if you come home, you know, you see that your basket is ready there, you know, you have the vegetables on the table, you have decoration, nice flowers around, you know that all, you know, my wife knows, my mom, you know, knows what I know, you know, you make this connection. So when you look at the universe, for a human being, this connection is obvious. We are connected to the whole universe. And with the realm of sound, with the realm of the visionary world, or even with, you know, the spiritual side. So it reminds me that maybe you know, hundreds of people were at the coast, they were waiting for the sunset, they were watching the sunset, you know. So it means something to them. One guy just came, look at them, he made like this. For him, it was, I don't know. But that gesture, we call it, like the small action that he did was, for me, he hit me. I didn't understand at that time, you know, why he really hit, you know, why he was. But later on, when I read the Risale, for me, a real human being is, you know, really attached, it's connected to the whole universe. You cannot just be like an animal, you know. It has a meaning for you. You can't deny it. So either you accept it or not. If you just live through like an animal, you know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't really represent the true humanity for you. So if you, for example, go home, eat meal on the table, but don't even talk about, you know, how nice it was, or say thank you and lazy, you know, to the one who prepared it. This is the same language, because the same, because maybe this is another aspect of the issue, but here, the core thing is, you know, when we look at the human being, it's really, you know, having in every aspect the representation and manifestation of nature and something of the universe. It's not this any animal, you know, one of the animals out there, or just picking an animal and speech, but he has connection with everything in the universe. Also, plants have physical and things have existence, spiritual existence, but not physical body. Also, we have beings as abstract intelligences, and then so we can get the Mars. So I guess use something love doesn't make sense, right? In this respect, insignificant man. You know, if you look at the man, why? For God's sake, you know, God will create the whole universe for man. Right? What's the significance of man? You don't even locate the solar system in the universe. It's so small, you know, compared to the whole universe. Look at the man, you know, it's like a dot, you know, on the world. You know? So, but he says, in this respect, insignificant man becomes God's addressee. So, God chose man in the whole creation, and a guest of sustainer worthy of paradise. So if he can fulfill his mission in this world, he worth such a value that he can make it to an eternal life. Allah promised him an eternal existence because of this fulfillment in the creation. Paradise superior to all other creatures. So in this respect, you know, having the manifestation of Allah's names on him, he has the superiority. Not because of any other, you know, difference he has. You know, if you just check the material side, he is just an animal, you know. Nothing else.
There is a kind of flashes.
He mentioned brothers Mustafa and Zainab, he mentioned. So, materially.
Perhaps you can remember from the talking flash. You can remember what is the sample of Satan in man, for example. There is something which is used by Satan. You can remember very interesting. Satan kind of. Ah, yes. English. Güzel nasılsınız?
Evil commanding, so.
No. Link to it. What?
The center of Shaitan.
Microphone. What?
We need to bring an abdomen to
Yes,
Is
the
silver.
so everyone has experienced in himself the inner faculty situated in a corner of heart, which is the means to diabolical suggestions and temptations, and is a satanic tongue. Satanic tongue. Satan uses it. That's why the sound is coming from inside. In fact, the Satan and evil Satan tongue that speaks at the promptings of the surmising faculty and the corrupted power of imagination, which becomes like a small Satan, and acts contrary to its owner's will, and acts contrary to its owner's will and opposed to his desires. These are certain evidences of the existence of great Satans in the world.
Even though there's a representation.
What example of angel in man? Art or
Inspiration. The center for inspiration.
Sixth sense.
Which faculty takes it? Heart or conscience or
says
sixth sense.
inspirational
Do they have any other
angels,
terminology
it
for
says.
that? Salih,
Conscience,
conscience,
wisdom.
vicdan is
Aynı şey zaten yani.
no, like something, for example, you are gonna do something, but like something invites you to do good. On the other hand, something invites you to a common sense. They say common sense, maybe. But like, so also mentioned that like as a
Yes,
sixth
20,
sense, there are
28.
several senses, so it shows you or inspires you to do to choose the good things.
Yes.
You can say that.
Sometimes you do.
The angel is inspiring to you, go that direction, while the Satan inspires you or tells you, whispers you to go the wrong way.
Sometimes when you violate somebody's right, even though you just come with excuses and try to comfort your conscience, but you know that it is still not true, not the right way of acting. Everything kind of, even the spiritual side as a representation in human being. The taste, vision, some.
I have another. I have another question about this paragraph. Are you gonna mention about something about this?
No, the last paragraph you already. You can mention your question.
Before that, like he said that, let me read that sentences. As one who believes, he reads conscious. If the light of belief enters his being, all the meaningful inscriptions on him may be read. As one who believes, he reads them consciously, and through that relation of belief, causes others to read them. This part, like, causes others to read them. What does it mean? That's to say, the dominical art in man become apparent through meanings like, I am the creature and artifact of the all glorious maker. I manifest his mercy and beneficence. So like, my question, like, I understood, like, if he believes in Allah and obeys him, he manifests in or he understands names or manifestations on him. But how he, the second part, how he may show them or makes others to recognize or read those meanings. For example, let's say I believe in Allah, but there's another guy who doesn't believe in God. Does he like see me and I start reading everything on you? It's happening like that, or how? Practically also.
A believer is someone who reminds the Creator to others, whether regardless of the other person is opening his eyes big or not, receiving the signs that you are reflecting or not. But a true believer is the one who always reminds Allah and Muhammad to other believers.
Other believers or anyone?
Anyone, but
Believers
as you
or
say,
not.
if the person does not want to get the signs, does not want to read the signs that you are reflecting, it's shutting doors of his signs.
Marif saying is Hoca Efendi şeyine bak, durumunu biliyor musun? You look at the Hoca, durum diyor, belli oluyor görmekten. So iniş var ya, I don't know what that word translates to. I would think it's more that, as you believe, uğraşıyorsun, people look at you.
You have lights on your face, you mean? You have light
Well, it's the peace.
Peace
And yeah.
So, becoming a mirror of the manifestations of.
What do you mean, like, for example?
So,
what kind of a mirror?
the beauties of Allah will be seen in this mirror of your creation. So others will also they will observe the beauties. So with or, for example, here in the 24th verse, in many parts of the Risale-i it is mentioned. For example, here says, try to reflect. This is related with the Sunnah of Rasulullah. in his sunnah, he becomes a mirror. He is showing beauties of Allah. Try to reflect comprehensively the effulgence, faith, effulgence, effulgence and manifestation of all of the most beautiful names. Those manifestations, the beauties, are diffused within the ordinances of Sharia and illustration. So the Sharia, they become seen in our creation. When we act according to the Sunnah, we become a mirror.
Like mercy, right?
Yeah.
When you act,
So,
you act with
for example,
mercy.
act mercifully to people. For example,
Just.
act wisely. We become a mirror for the Isma. For example, Isma Hakim, the all wise. So we show the beauties of Allah in our being.
But still, like if you are believer or non-believer can have those attributes. They are
Yeah,
good people, they are just,
so
they are honest.
we
So
own
how
this.
can you
We
explain this?
own
Like,
all these with Iman. We are showing.
and on the other hand, like you have believing people who are not honest. So how are you showing, manifest those
So
meaningful?
those, it becomes, they do not show the, for example, the honesty. Maybe they are not owning that truth in their being. So they do not show that truth in their creation. They don't become a mirror for that.
So I'm saying, like, I wanted to know, like, here he says these meanings are become apparent through belief, through iman. But in daily life, in real life, you see believing people.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't see their hearts if they are really believers or not, but they have sometimes have very bad attributes. On the other hand, the guy, maybe he says he's not believing or he's not a Muslim, but his attributes are more Muslim than a regular Muslim. So if it is belief that manifests these meanings, how do you explain this meaning? Yes.
That's a very good question, because especially Muslims who live in non-Muslim majority countries, they have this dilemma, right? You see, you deal with Muslim businessmen and you get screwed, and you deal with non-Muslim and you are more happy. So knowledge is different than application, right? You can't know everything, but as long as you're going to apply, what's the good of it? Just knowing the truth. That's first thing. And in the Quran, I think, as far as I remember, Allah says either my way or the way that humans also made. So there is two different ways for success. And good is good. When you do good, it's good regardless whether your basis, you are based on the divine knowledge. So one of the I think misunderstanding is we are thinking, as far as in the tradition, there's a sense that every Muslim is good and every non-Muslim is bad. You know, even in Turkish you say "God gavur," right? You know, we tell them it's like a non-human being, as if they are in a way. It's very interesting. I showed one day to my grandmother a video. They were speaking not Turkish, and she said, "Oh, are they gavurs?" I told them, "Yes." "Oh, they're humans." That's what she said. You know, she was thinking like something different. Yeah, like aliens, more monsters, beasts. Yeah. So this is our subconscious understanding. You know, but we can come over with this knowledge, right? By getting to know people and.
You were saying something, Sinan?
You gave the example that even non-Muslims can reflect, those qualities like honesty, justice, and so on. But usually, when we look at them, they are not reflecting the source of those, qualities to God, but rather to themselves. So they don't, in that way, remind the source, create. don't see in them the creators, names and qualities. So we say how honest this person is, but by looking into this non-Muslim, but honest person, you don't get that perspective.
We're running out of time, I guess, for the
We can continue this answer of this question is when he asked. Important question.
All these
Continue.
words,
Maybe not to say non-Muslim, maybe not unbelievers, let's say. Unbelievers, not non-Muslim, but unbelievers.
I guess it was a good, what the brother said was a good understanding of the
Christians and
sentence.
Jews can also reflect those meanings. They believe in this. So Ahmed Abba asked what's the difference between unbelievers and non-Muslims. I said a Christian or a Jew can also reflect those connections to us. That because they also received the revelation and they also believe in the same God, although they differ in the meaning of the unity of God, but for Christian part. But so we can also learn, those names coming from Allah by looking at their actions, right?
Yeah, in the last paragraph, following paragraph, he's going to talk about more how they can hide it. But
Yeah.
all these were good points that, sometimes actions speak louder than the words. It is one side of it. And the other side, if we read the sentence again, as one who believes, he reads them consciously, and through that relation, causes others to read them. The guy maybe says that he doesn't believe in God, but he believes in something. He reads
Everybody believes in
himself,
something,
he
yeah.
reads the manifestations of Allah's names in him. For example, he's listening to his conscience. He knows that this is right, this is wrong. And the Muslim guy, he doesn't bother himself to read that manifestation in his heart. It yells him, it shouts out that this is not right, you shouldn't do this, but he just silences it. He doesn't read it, he doesn't listen to that message from Allah, and then he goes the wrong way, so he doesn't manifest. But the other guy, maybe he doesn't know that it's from God. He says, oh, this is from me, this is my heart. He doesn't think that who give you the conscience or who give you that common sense or good, understanding of moral thing. But he listens to it and, goes with that, and then he manifests in a way. So it's not necessarily all the actions of a believer is a believer's action, and it's not also,
Vice versa.
yeah, most of the time.
Yes.
And unbelievers, all the actions of an unbeliever is, an action of kufr, an action of unbelief.
Temporary.
It also relates to the question of qadar, right?
Yeah.
We do good things, but we cannot own them because the intentions and the faculties are seated in us by the Creator. We cannot own them. So,
We will continue, inshallah. We have a deadline for prayer.
that's
After the prayer.
how's it going, James?